Welcome back, guys. Yeah, I know. I'm shocked I haven't done a review on this either. So again, with it being Christmas time, you're going to be seeing a lot of different Christmas movies that's on review. And today we are going to be finally reviewing Bad Santa. Yes, we are talking about I would say this is a classic comedy Christmas movie around the time of the year. So if you guys have not seen Bad Santa, this is definitely something you could probably watch by yourself, maybe with your significant other. This movie is absolutely insane. Starring Billy Bob Thornton. Again, I'm not a very big fan of his. I've seen maybe a handful of his movies. I think that the main movies I really do enjoy him is in Bad Santa 1 and 2. But we have Billy Bob Thornton. We had a very young Brett Kelly. We had the late John Ritter in here. We had the late Bernie Mac in here as well. We had the beautiful Lauren Graham in here. And also Tony Cox playing as Marcus. So the entirety of the film is you got Billy Bob Thornton playing as Willie, and you got, of course, Tony Cox playing as Marcus. They have this whole gimmick of playing as Santa and an elf. They go in different malls throughout the country, and they give the whole gimmick of around Christmas. They find out the layout of the security system, how much money there is, crack the safe on Christmas Eve, and then boom, they wait, do the same thing, change their names, change the location, they're back at it again. They get however much money they need for the rest of the year, as well as also whatever items Marcus wants to get for his wife at the time, or his girlfriend. Now, Willie, he is always, you never know what's going to come out of his mouth. He's literally the definition of a drunk, humping loser. That's basically what he is. He's a foul-mouthed, drunk, humping loser. You never know, and the whole gimmick is on this new adventure they go on in Arizona. He comes across this kid by the name of Thurman who is very gullible, very stupid, and he believes that, Will is Santa, and so he, lets him in the house when he has nowhere to go at one point, and he even gets into this sort of unexpected relationship with Lauren Graham's character by the name of Sue. She's a bartender, and she pretty much likes the way that Willie is, and you just see throughout the entirety of the movie where Willie is getting with anybody, and just a lot of these things, man. I mean, this movie is such a classic because a lot of the one-liners and a lot of the gimmicks in here. And this is definition of adult rated, man. I mean, it has so much stuff in here that you can't even... Oh my god, man. I love this movie so much. It's so funny. Because there's a line in here where you see where he's and again, you can't say this stuff anymore. And it makes me wonder if I should even try saying something of this stuff, because I may get whatever classified as something that I'm not. Because a lot of stuff in here, I mean, they bring up anything from race to your tall stature, your sexuality. All this different stuff, man. I mean, this is definition of a joke movie. They make fun of themselves, of each other. Like, I think Marcus makes a comment toward Willie where he says, what do you think? He says, you don't see me drinking he says, you don't see me fornicating myself, drinking myself still, because I can't stand a miserable piece of shit I am. So, and it's stuff like that, or like the whole, where he says, like how Willie goes, he says, what'd you do? He says, you shot me out of your womb, you're my freaking mom now, I know how to keep a low profile, thank you. And he's got like a car that he pretty much stole, and he just clicks it, and then you see Marcus going, what the hell is this, Mr. Low Profile? There's just these clever one-liners in this movie, man. You can never redo this movie. I don't think anyone, if you try to redo this movie, you couldn't. Because there's just so much stuff in here that was classic, and it was amazing at the time, and it's still amazing this day. If you can take a joke, let me reclassify this. If you can take a joke then you would love this movie. If you have never seen this movie, give it a shot, man. I mean, it's a great, funny movie. It's around Christmas. It's it's got a lot of crazy things in here. It's got that whole, um, funny, crazy, type deal. That's the best way I'm gonna put it. I really don't want to say all the lines in this movie because, first off, with some of the stuff with YouTube, and probably going to get someone in the comments that's going to say this or that, and I really don't want to have to deal with that. I like this movie. I watch it every year. It's a great movie. It's funny. I would say if you're a very laid back person and you can handle a comedy movie, if you can handle poking fun at different things, making fun of the other characters, and having one character making fun of another character, then regardless of what they look like or their sexuality, their race, their gender, whatever, then maybe you can enjoy this movie. I mean, I'll tell you this now: if this movie was made now, it would not work. I'm gonna say that now. It would not work. I'm surprised the second one was made in 16, but stuff is not as bad now as it was back then. I'll just say that now. But overall, Bad Santa is a classic to me. If you guys have never seen Bad Santa, definitely check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, let me know down what you think about it down in the comments. And I'll be seeing you guys, as always, on the next one.